guys have come back in series, in games. What value is there in that? You're a group that I imagine doesn't really feel like you're out of it at any point.
I think that's big value to have that belief when you're down and out. I mean, it's it can be easy to kind of feel deflated when you go down in a series, down in a game, and I think this team has a ton of character, and so I think that kind of shines through in those moments.
For you, you weren't here when the Oilers lost to Vegas a couple of years ago. In interviewing Connor McDavid after the game, he kind of said right away, we kind of owe them one. What's your experience when you lose to a team that maybe you felt you should beat and then face them soon after, but wanting to, I don't know if I should say get them back, but just win the series?
Yeah, I think it becomes a little chip on your shoulder, playing against a team that knocked a lot of these guys out a few years ago, and I'm sure that's at the top of his head. And for us, it's another team in the way, so we'll be prepared.
You guys, you didn't want injuries to be an excuse, and you worked your way through it. Guys come back, get settled into the lineup. When you think about where your team was at the start of that series to where it sits now, how much growth was there, and how steady do you feel moving forward now?
Yeah, there is exponential growth. As from a chemistry point of view, from just a health point of view, from some guys too. So I think we're all feeling very comfortable with with our group right now and the team we're able to put together. And obviously when there's a lot of injuries, the guys were dropping like flies before the playoffs there, and it was kind of it leaves a lot of uncertainty, which can create some unneeded noise. And so it was nice to overcome that early in the playoffs and just keep rolling here.
Do you think stylistically it'll be significantly different than what you saw in the first round, and does that require much adjusting from you?
It'll be different. It'll be different. I know they play their D zone different, the neutral zone's different. So it's these first couple games, it's important to understand where they can be exploited and where we need to improve, and just like we did last series, get better every single game, continue to improve. The series is going to be won and lost in that first game, but there can be a lot to learn there, and so for us to it's important to have a good start. That being said, but I think it'll be a little different, sure.
When you look at Vegas, I don't know what do you think is the biggest challenge that you think the team might face against them?
Well, they have a lot of skill off the rush. They score a lot of goals off the rush, and they have a lot of they have a high-powered offense. Their D jump into play, and they also defend well in their own zone. It's tough to get to the net. So I think those two things: getting to the net and making sure our line rushes against are sorted and we're not giving up odd man rushes.